Hey folks, welcome back. I was in the process of filming a video, and I may attach it to the end of this here, but I was trying to do an endurance type of video for you folks, showing basically putting one battery, running it across the lawn, a lawn. When it goes dead, switch them out, and then put the other one on charge, and just repeating the cycle until it runs completely dead. Problem I ran into is the first battery, my first battery here, my this is one of the batteries that came with my lawnmower. It only ran about 15 minutes. I thought that was kind of odd, but the grass that I was cutting was real tall and thick. I wouldn't say too thick, it was just real tall. And so I didn't think too much of it. I put this thing on charge, ran this one. This one ran about 25 minutes, which was real good considering it was being ran through the same grass, and it was being used, the propulsion was being used. So I get home, my battery went dead in my phone, or I would have some of this footage there when I did the video, tried to do the video at. But I noticed when I went back to check on this battery, it wasn't charging, so I thought the outlet might have been bad that I had plugged it into, because I took one of these with me. So I get home here, put this thing on charge. I'm gonna show you folks what it's doing. This thing on charge here. It goes green, you can hear it, and then it goes off, shuts off. So of course I thought it was the base. Good thing I got two. So put it in the other one. Same thing, folks. So is it the base? Well, let's do this. Remember, folks, this was the one that only lasted 15 minutes. All right, let's pick this other one up. And this one, we used this one until it went completely dead also. So, folks, I think I've got a bad battery. Now, this may also have been my problem with my pole saw. If you go back and look at that video for the pole saw, I told you how the pole saw had cut out a couple times. Could have been due to this battery. Now, I've never marked these batteries, so I don't know which is which or whatever until today. I know this was the one that went dead the soonest, and now I'm gonna charge. I'll put it back on here. Now the battery's a little warm, but there it goes. But remember, I use this battery first. Use this battery last. This one should be the hottest, and of course, you know, as soon as it's on the draw there, it's working just fine. Well, I don't know if anyone else is having this issue with these batteries, or if it's just me, but I haven't used these things enough, not even close to being enough to have issues with them at this point. And I believe these things come with a great warranty anyway. So I'll reach out to Ryobi here the next day or so, find out what's going on with this. And I'll go ahead and attach the video that I have made, let you folks know. So real quick, I'll give you a rundown on that. I made 15 minutes on this battery. I made 25 minutes on this battery. And like I said, I'm gonna attach the video so you'll see how thick and tall that grass was. So if this battery would have lasted as long as this one, which it should have, that would have been, what, 50 minutes? Which is still way short of what they claim, but I have to be fair. Most people's not gonna be cutting their grass when it's that thick and that tall. That was kind of extreme. I also had it on level 2. So it was, you know, 2 levels from being at the very bottom. All right, folks, if you would like to subscribe to the channel, I will go ahead and attach the video that I did make, and it's not complete. And maybe one day I'll get out here when I get an updated battery or get a better battery, I'll update that video. Thanks, folks. All right, folks, welcome back. Today I want to do a real world video on how much runtime you can get with one of these push mowers here, these 40-volt push mowers in a day, or before you run out of juice. So I'll explain what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna run this thing on one battery, one full battery, till it runs dead. Then I'm gonna go and take the other battery that I have on charge, and I'm gonna trade it out. I'm gonna take the battery out of there, put it on charge, take the new battery and put it in here, and I'm gonna keep swapping them out until I pretty much run dead, and see how long that lasts. I'm guessing maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And to be fair, this is my school down here. They just cut the grass today, but they didn't cut this back here. So we're gonna cut until we run dead with some real grass, some tall grass. All right, folks, let's see what time it is here. I don't know what time it is, but I'll keep track as soon as I turn this thing off. See what time it was, folks. But we're about to get started. It's 13 after 7 right now, p.m. We'll roll up here and get started. Let's see what I got. I'm not gonna cut it on the lowest setting or the highest setting. I'll go somewhere. I'm gonna go setting number 2, I guess. All right, folks, let's see what we got here. Runtime we get on that, folks. Alright, unless I wanted to take over. You hear it kick in hard whenever this thicker group of grass, bunched up grass there. We're going to do as soon as it goes dead, we're going to switch it out with the other battery. This is pretty good grass here. All right, 728, folks. 728s, and the first battery went out. This stuff's pretty thick here. So what we're gonna do here is skip the driveway. We're going that side over there, all the way up. So, all right, we're gonna switch out the battery. And we're gonna start it back up. So about 15 minutes with some really high grass. A lot higher than my grass would be. All right, so what we're gonna do, folks, is we're gonna switch these 2 batteries out. We're gonna start cutting again with this. Let this charge, and then switch them out, and keep switching them out until we're completely dead. All right, let's get going. the mower, I should be cutting that on highest level. It bogs down right up in there. Well, I follow. Listen. I still got 3 more settings there I can go up. We only got it on setting number 2. So we started back at 7:30. Kicking in. But we've gone 15 minutes on the other battery. And it's real high grass. And Alyssa and I are taking turns. I don't use the propulsion that she does. Started at. I don't know if it shows up on camera how high this grass is. Or how thick it is. It's not thick everywhere, but it's thick in spots. Now the problem with the lawnmower so far is you have these sticking up occasionally. Little spots pop up here and there. So I don't know if we try to get a higher cut or a lower cut, maybe eliminate that. But we're gonna leave it on spot number 2 right now. I'm sure my school probably appreciates us cutting the grass. But I really think spot number 2 is a little low for this, how thick this or how tall this grass is. Some of you folks will be asking, why am I doing this at my school down here instead of at the house? Well, number one, my grass is still recovering from a lack of nutrition, I guess you could say. And then number 2, I can cut my entire yard on one battery. Maybe just a little bit more than battery, front to back. So I can't really do this test unless I just cut my neighbor's grass along with my grass. So, this is real world here, folks. It's definitely real world, but majority of the people that's going to own a lawnmower like this is not going to let their grass get this bad. I mean, I just wouldn't see somebody spending this kind of money and this passionate about their lawnmowers, you know, letting their grass get this bad here. But this also makes up for that real slack video I did first of the year when I first bought this thing. You know, when the grass was still dormant. So I've gotten some negative feedback over that video and the open box video I did, folks. So this should make up for that, I hope. Always looking to please, I guess you could say. And again, folks, this is unsponsored. This is not a sponsored video by Ryobi. And I will admit, since I bought these, I bought a weed eater, and I bought a pole saw, electric pole saw, or battery powered pole saw by Ryobi. And so far I'm pretty pleased with all of them. I'm even thinking about buying the riding lawnmower. So I don't have a lot of yard again. I really don't have a need for a riding lawnmower and the push mower here. So if I buy a riding mower, I may get rid of this here. They do a giveaway on it and give it away. I don't know. We'll see.